Thanks for sharing that information, Camille. Now it's my turn. Hi, my name is Ariel Olson, and I'm an academic advisor for general studies students. I also teach the First Year Experience, or FYE course, otherwise known as University 1105. Engaging with and helping students is an essential part of who I am, almost as big a part of me as my love for cats. If you're undecided on a major, there are several options and resources available to you. The first one I'd like to talk about is Weber's Major and Career Navigation Program. This workshop was designed for busy students who feel unsure about what major to study and want to engage in major exploration without it taking up a lot of their time. Let's look at the website. You can access this website by utilizing the A to Z index, clicking on the letter M, and then selecting Major and Career Navigation. As you can see, there are 3 steps in this workshop. Step 1. Take the Strong Interest Inventory and Work Values Assessment. These assessments identify your career interests and workplace qualities you might value in a potential career. The fee for the Strong Interest Inventory is $10, but there are waivers available for this fee. Step 2. Schedule and attend a workshop to receive your assessment results, in person or virtually. A career counselor will help you understand your results and what they mean, and an academic advisor will provide you with information on how to find the right advisor for you and schedule an appointment with them. Step 3. Follow up with an academic advisor and/or career counselor. You can also see that there are a host of other major exploration resources at the bottom of this page for a deeper dive into your major and career journey. Another option when you're undecided on a major is to focus on your general education classes first. You will need to take these classes anyway, so it's a good idea to start with Gen Ed courses as you're still trying to discover what you'd like to major in. This way, you are still completing requirements. Your general education classes consist of core and breadth classes. Within the core classes are composition, or English, quantitative literacy, or math, American institutions, information literacy, and diversity. Within the breadth classes are humanities and creative arts, social sciences, and physical and life sciences. These breadth classes can help you explore potential majors by offering you a variety of courses in which you can learn what interests and maybe disinterests you. Let's take a closer look at these courses. To find the general education requirements, you can look in the handy-dandy catalog. You can find this catalog by using the A to Z index that we looked at earlier, clicking the letter C, and then selecting Catalog. It should take you to this screen. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a list of clickable links. Choose the one that says General Education Requirements, then click on PDF version of General Education Requirements on the next screen that appears. Behold, the General Education Requirements. On the first page, you can see the core classes laid out. Again, these consist of composition, quantitative literacy, American institutions, information literacy, and diversity. Almost all of these courses require a C grade or higher in order to fulfill the requirement. The only core class that does not need a C grade or higher is diversity, which requires only a D- or higher to fulfill the requirement. If we look to the breadth classes, we can see why that is. All diversity courses are housed within the breadth areas, humanities and creative arts, social sciences, and physical and life sciences, which all require a D- or higher in order to fulfill the requirement. Remember, it's okay to have a few classes with less than stellar grades. We've all been there. But do try to keep your grades up so that you can maintain at least a 2.0 cumulative GPA, which is required to remain in good academic standing. A 2.0 GPA is about a C average. Now let's talk about how many classes you'll need from each of the breadth sections. In creative arts and humanities, you need a total of 9 credits, which is typically 3 classes. One has to be from the humanities side of the list, one has to be from the creative arts side of the list, and the third course can be from either side. One very important thing to remember about the breadth section is that you cannot duplicate departments. What this means is you cannot choose from the same little bolded areas more than once and have each of those courses count toward your gen eds. The reason for this is that here at Weber State, we want you to get a broad education and learn about many different areas of study so that you may become a more well-rounded individual. Up next in the breadth are the social sciences. You need a total of 6 credits in this area, or 2 classes. Again, make sure you aren't duplicating departments. You'll notice that there is an anthropology section in humanities and creative arts, social sciences, and physical and life sciences. Only one anthropology class will count toward your general education. The duplication rule doesn't only exist within each breadth area, but across the entire breadth. On to physical and life sciences. You need a total of 9 credits in this area, which again is usually 3 classes. One has to be from the physical sciences side, one has to be from the life sciences side, and the third course can be from either side. Another rule in this area, though geography and geosciences are technically different departments, they are so similar that they still count as a duplication of departments. So, in the box shown, you'd only want to take one course, otherwise any other courses you take from this box would count as elective and not go toward Gen Ed. As you're working on these core and breadth general education classes, you may want to consider declaring a General Studies Associate degree. The General Studies Associate degree is comprised of your general education classes and electives totaling up to 60 credits, something you can complete while deciding upon your major and working toward a bachelor's degree. You can list the General Studies degree on your resume and wow employers while you're still in school. Another resource you can utilize to help you figure out how to go through an associate degree in General Studies is GradMaps. I'll show you how to get there now. Go back to the A to Z index, click on the letter G, then select GradMaps, Graduation Maps. Here you can plug in any program of study you'd like to see mapped out, but we'll just go with the General Studies degree for now. In the major field, select General Studies on the drop-down menu. Then, select the most recent catalog year displayed, as this will most likely be the one you are declared into. Now you can see that there are several maps to choose from based on your English and math placement. Your placements are listed in your CAT tracks if you don't know what they are. You can also meet with or call an academic advisor for help with placement questions. After selecting the correct map for you, you can see that each semester is laid out with a suggested order in which to take your general education courses. Please note that the grad maps in no way replace meeting with an academic advisor, but they can be used as a useful tool to help you get started. Refer back to Module 4 of New Student Orientation if you'd like to go over general education again in more depth. The last resource I'll share with you for major exploration is Career Services. Let's go to their website. You can find their website by again utilizing the A to Z index, clicking on the letter C, and then selecting Career Services. If you click on Make an Appointment, you can see that Career Services can help you with a variety of things, including but not limited to major selection and assessments to help you make a more informed choice, resume building and review, mock interviews, and career and employment advising. This means they can help you find jobs and internships on and off campus. You will need to use Wildcat Handshake to schedule an appointment, either by clicking on the link provided on their website or by finding it in your eWeaver portal. Once you're in Handshake, it should look something like this. You can see that not only can you schedule appointments with the career counselor via Handshake, but you can also create your own profile, view others' profiles, see when career service events are coming up, like job fairs, and search for jobs. One other great resource Career Services provides is the Career Planning and Exploration class, or University 2900. This is an awesome 2-credit elective course that focuses on you, your major, and your career. A great question to ask yourself is, how often should I meet with my advisor? The answer to that question is every single day of your life. Just kidding. A good rule of thumb is to meet with your advisor every semester that you plan to attend school, preferably before registration opens. This way, you can be ready to register for classes as soon as registration is open, which will enable you to get more of your first picks than if you were to wait. If you don't feel the need to meet with your advisor every semester, that's okay. We do ask that you meet with us at least once a year so we can help you stay on track toward graduation. We can help you avoid the common pitfalls of self-advising. Other times you should consider meeting with an academic advisor is if your semester or cumulative overall GPA drops near a 2.0. if you are considering dropping a course, or if you're experiencing any struggles. If your grades start slipping, academic advisors can assist you with strategies to help you get back on track to academic success. If you feel the need to drop a course, please speak with an academic advisor beforehand so that we can make sure you are dropping the course before the cancellation or withdrawal deadlines. You would also want to speak with financial aid advisor to find out what potential financial repercussions, if any, would occur after dropping the course. Last but certainly not least, if you are struggling, academically or otherwise, please sit down with your academic advisor. Each and every one of us advisors care deeply about our students and want to support you in any way that we can. We are not mental health professionals, but we are always willing to provide you with a listening ear. If you do need help from a mental health professional, we'll be more than happy to give you a referral for the Counseling and Psychological Services Center on campus. Now that you know how often you should meet with an advisor, let's talk about how to schedule an appointment with one through Starfish with a little video within a video moment.
Hello, and welcome to the Starfish Student Demo Series. This series will walk you through using the system, including your Success Network, your profile, and more. In this video, we will focus on your Success Network. When you log into the system, you will see that you automatically land on the My Success Network page. From here, you can see key individuals on campus who are tied to your success. These people are often advisors, faculty or instructors, or teaching assistants. These are usually people that you have a one-on-one relationship with. If you click on the three dots next to your advisor's name, you can see a couple of options. You can schedule an appointment with your advisor, send them an email, call them, or view their profile. When viewing the Success Network on a mobile device, the call option will automatically open their number in your phone's keypad, and you can select Call from there. Let's go ahead and view your advisor's profile. Your advisor, Yvette, is associated with a number of services at the institution. Again, you can send her an email, call her, or you can schedule an appointment. Your connections will often have posted office hours viewable for your convenience. Your connections also have the ability to write a short profile so you can get to know them better too. If we click back into your Success Network using the left-hand hamburger menu, you can see all of your one-on-one relationships up top. If you scroll down, you can see a list of additional services or resources that your institution wants to highlight specifically for you. If you want to review other services available at your institution, you will scroll down and click Show Other Services. You have the option to see more services down here. If you're not finding what you're looking for at a quick glance, let's scroll back up to the top. You can search here in the search bar for a keyword or for specific people. The returned results include your search term in either the service description or the service name.
Additionally, you can call or email to schedule an appointment. To find your advisor's contact information, visit the Find My Advisor page that you learned about earlier in this presentation. For help with registration, you can visit the Registration Help Guide. To access that, you will again need to use our handy-dandy A to Z index. Click on the A to Z index, then click on the letter R, and then select Registration Help. There are 4 videos on this page that will help you with registering for classes, getting on waitlists, and dropping classes if necessary. Please take some time to view these videos before registering for your classes, and if you still need help, contact your academic advisor. Thanks for listening. Now you'll learn more about Starfish from Daniel Jensen, or as we like to call him, Captain Starfish.